Nerdtabulous. Hey guys, I'm Tara.
And I'm Alex, and this is Nerdtabulous.
And today on Nerdtabulous, it's the first Friday of the month, which means it's our Retro Review Day! Dun 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 dun! And today, on our Retro Review Day, we'll be reviewing the classic 1930s version of A Christmas Carol.
And if you're like me, you haven't seen it, but until now, just stop it and come back.
Alright, it's review time. So, how this film goes is it's about Ebenezer Scrooge, who is this really kind of grumpy old guy who doesn't like Christmas. And it's basically a journey of how three Christmas spirits basically convince him that Christmas is a great thing. And in the end of the movie, he thinks Christmas is wonderful and embraces everything and the whole 9 yards. It's a really sweet film, you know?
Yeah, completely original. I've never heard that anywhere before. That's new to me.
Well, this is the classic 1930s version, so all the other versions are copying this version.
For some reason, though, I had moments where I was watching the episode and I had to tilt my head and look up.
The episode?
It felt like an episode.
This is an episode.
Well, only because
it's an hour and 9 minutes.
It's an hour and 9 minutes for everyone else. It's on Netflix. You can watch it, but it's one of the.
It is.
It felt like I was watching a weirdly, and this is going to tie in what I was going to say. I thought the actor was the guy who played the first Doctor in Doctor Who, the very first one ever, and I had to think for a minute because I'm like, is that him? Is Ebenezer Scrooge the Doctor?
IMDb. It is your friend.
It was not. He was not.
Oh, okay.
I thought for a minute, and then it took me like 20 minutes in, and then I'm like, I stopped it and came back.
You stopped and went to IMDb to check, and then came back.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Anyway, this film is really, really nice. I love the message it has about being generous and being kind to people and giving to those less fortunate to you and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a really nice message, and it's one of the reasons I really love this film. I think it's a really uplifting, feel-good kind of movie, you know?
And I personally, I've seen a lot of the different Christmas carols. I've seen the Mickey Mouse version. I've seen
that one's only 30 minutes, so this is like twice as long.
I've seen Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I almost said. Look what you got me to say. I've seen the
most fantastic film ever, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas.
I've seen Bill Murray's, like, some of the version of the Scrooge.
I thought you were about to say Bill Nye. I'm like, what is Bill Nye?
The Bill Nye version of Christmas Carol. But anyway.
Bill Nye, the Christmas guy.
What I liked about this was mostly in the other medias, a lot of things they do differently is like the nephew. I'm just trying to have a moment because I've just seen this movie like so many times in so many different ways to see the original to like mess with my head. But the nephew has never really been featured as much as he has here. The other times he just kind of shows up
and then
he leaves.
Well, one of the things I love about older films is, you know, in today's generation we're all kind of like, we need to see something really cool happen within the first 5 minutes of a film or else people lose interest. One of the things I love about older films is that you can have that elongated opening or whatever, and it kind of extends the storyline to something you wouldn't see nowadays. Like, if you look at the Mickey Mouse one that was made in, I think, the 90s, it's only half an hour. Well, this one is an hour long. And you cut things out because today's audience wants to see shorter stuff. But back then you didn't have, like, TVs in your house, so you went to the movies and you enjoyed the entire experience. That's one of the things I really liked about this film.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, I think the nephew was great. The actor was great who played him. I thought Scrooge was great.
I thought all the actors were great.
Ironically, the one person I didn't like the most was Tiny Tim. That's the saddest thing.
I didn't like the kid that had, some kind of disability. That's awesome. That's a quote for life.
It just didn't really sell it to me as much.
It's question time. And it's from Ty in Louisiana. And he says, if you could be any of the ghosts and haunt someone, which ghost would you be and why? I think I'll go first on this one. I would want to be the ghost of Christmas past and be able to show people what they've done wrong in the past and how they can improve in the future to help them become better people all around and just help them see what they've done wrong that maybe they wouldn't have seen without reliving it, you know?
Don't haunt me.
When ghosts come out to socialize.
Anyway, I would want to be the Ghost of Christmas Future just because it'd be fun, personally to me at least, to take some random person or something that's just like, you know, oh, I hate Christmas. It's like, you will die on such and such a date in this such way. You want to be hating Christmas now? You want to be hating that now? I don't know why. Just having the ability to know how everyone's going to meet their end or what everything that's going to happen is interesting. I just show up to like, I don't know. I show up in Congress. Ah, yes, Kanye West is going to be president. Yes, you should know this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My friend Michael Pena, he's going to be like, yeah, Kanye for president.
Michael's going to be his vice president right there. Yep. Anyway, ratings time. I give it a 5 out of 5. I think it's a solid movie. It's the original. It's great. I like what they did with the nephew. I like what they did with Bob Cratchit. I like Scrooge. I like the ghosts. They were all really nice. I like that the Ghost Christmas Future doesn't speak, and some of the ones I've seen he actually does. Mm-hmm. Like that he's just kind of like, I thought he was maybe like take off his thing and just a skeleton. But
yeah, I love the Grim Reaper feel that they have for the Ghost of Christmas Future.
It's like Voldemort.
I personally give this 5 out of 5 life points. I would give it 9,000 out of 5, but I'm not Vegeta. I can't do that. It can't be over 9,000. But I really love this film. I thought it has a great Christmas message. I thought it had just a great uplifting, be kind to other people kind of message. I loved the acting, and I mean, I personally love black and white films, and I really like that aspect of it, that it was still in black and white, even though it was in the late 30s, when color was starting to become, you know, really cool. So I really like that aspect as well. So 5 out of 5 life points.
Anyway, thank you for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And stay tuned every week for more nerdy things.
Nerd, 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 nerdtabulous. Nerd, 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 nerdtabulous.